I know that it's something that's very desirous for you. And glad to see my customers. Is anybody have the ink pen? I went back there and still came out without the ink pen. I can't do nothing. Feel like I'm not Mr. Watson. All right, the time has now expired for the first hearing. If I can have a motion, we'll close this hearing and we'll move on to the next hearing.
Make a motion to close the hearing.
It's been moved and properly seconded that we close the hearing on said community development block grant. All in favor, any discussion? All in favor, let me know by the sign aye. All opposed? All right, now it's time to open the hearing for the hazardous mitigation plan. You all have your hazardous mitigation plans. I think we went over it some while we were here before, and you had it for a while to look at. Any of the members of the board that have anything to discuss about it, I have my copy of it on my desk. I can walk over to it if you need to look back at it or have any questions about anything about it. Ms. Jackson, do you have anything to say about it?
As we said before, this is something that FEMA is requiring in the event that we get a disaster and haven't had an earthquake today. We may want to go ahead and do it tonight. Earthquakes are touched on in this plan. And we had mentioned that there were some changes that already need to be made to this, and when the resolution goes in, I'll actually have a form that'll identify those changes that need to be made.
All right. Well, those were the changes that would update some of the outdated information that I alluded to earlier. And for the public's consumption, what happened was when we looked at it, there were just, the names, numbers, phone numbers, persons, no longer in positions, and we just, made changes that would make it accurate as we could make it. So that's what, we were talking about. That's what Ms. Jackson was alluding to. Okay. Anyone else have any other comments on the board about the hazardous mitigation plan? Well, I'll say this again. I'm requesting that these things are handled, that we use a broader spectrum of media, that we use the Commonwealth, we use the Defender, we use WYAL, we can use the Herald as well. I mean, I don't have any problem with that either, but I just want us to use this, a wide array of media so that everybody gets the word. And that's what I'm asking this board to do. And anyone that handles Section 5, I'll be talking to them about it so that we can see can we get the board to comply with what the law is. Mr. Shields objects to it, so noted, Mr. Jackson, please.
One of the things about advertising is, I'm not sure, and Mr. Dooley may be able to shed some light on the, how much advertising that the grant will pay for. So I've tried to be careful as far as the expenses for advertising.
The grant will now pay, I'm gonna say up to about $15 or $25 per ad, and we're required to have some dissemination, I think, on a quarterly basis, according to a plan that was adopted. So what we would do is we would put it back and reimburse it. One of the requirements is that the media cover the jurisdiction, and it doesn't necessarily have to be a type of media that the town board has previously approved as or recognized as being someone to handle the town paperwork or the town advertisement, town publicity. But I would strongly recommend that be the case, especially if we're going back and seeking reimbursement.
Okay, well. Any other comments?